Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, for our House Shell Relore playthrough. We are here invading the Fingers like in the first episode, and we're just getting Sunrise Keep under siege as the Arryn army marches towards us. Thank you everyone who tuned in for the first episode. It's done really well so far. That's awesome. I'm glad that you all seem to enjoy it so much as I have myself. In this episode we're going to carry on doing what we're doing, hopefully manage to claim the Fingers by the end of this episode, and hopefully stuff will carry on going the way we want it down south, involving Stannis in King's Landing and everything that's going on down there. So hopefully things go well there. We really want to make sure that he does become king so that we can back him. Hopefully then he can help us try and claim some more of the Vale. Maybe we can become lords of the Vales at some point. Get ready for that long night as well. I named one of the commanders as well off screen. Where was he from your guys' recommendations? It's one of our main commanders. Where has he gone? Aha, here he is. Dracoris Bernhardt. So thank you for the recommendation of the name. I really loved it. I thought it was cool. And for the sigil, I've gone for this. It's like a red priest, I'm imagining, holding up a burning heart. Thought it looked cool. The red on black always looks nice. So yeah, that's that sorted. And I've just remembered as well, one thing that we didn't sort out last episode was our close friend and our brother-in-law. Where is he? The young Brightstone, Lyman Brightstone. We didn't actually sort him out a marriage, so we want to do that to make sure the Brightstone family name does carry on. So let's have a look what we've got. Let's try and find a Relore marriage for him if we can. If not, we can always look for a Westerosa. Maybe we can get a Relore Westerosi from Stannis' court if we're lucky. Here we go. What have we got? Meermen, Pantoshi, some Meermen. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is any. And these all look pretty old as well, considering how young. Okay, there's a... Oh no, she's a Northman. Let's have a look at the Andals then. Is there any young Andals from any houses that we can get for him instead? It's bound to be someone somewhere. He's only 16, so we'll try and find him a youngish bride if we can. Okay, we've got this woman here from the Vale, who's a brilliant steward, which would go nice with his stewardship. I think we'll go for her. She'll do. It's just so we make sure that house carries on. There we go. So we'll get him his wife. Right. Let's unpause and crack on. So that army is going to attack us straight away. 8,000 strong, but hopefully because we've got the advantage, we'll hopefully be okay. At the age of 13, Sansa Stark has been beheaded. Well, we always knew that was going to happen, don't we? It always seems to happen. Joffrey always does it. Make sure he gets it in before Stannis beats him. I think Stannis was at like 87% at the end of the last episode, so he's almost defeated him. Hostilely attempted to imprison Clement Piper. What else is happening? Stannis is ransomed a prisoner. Okay, not a lot happening just at the moment. Come on, come on. Hopefully we win this battle. Cersei Lannister was burnt alive as an offering to Relore by Lord Stannis of the Stormlands. Oh, so he must have captured some of the prisoners. He must have took King's Landing. So that means that war should be over pretty soon. Looks like Stannis has won if he's managed to get Cersei into his custody. We'll go and check it out once we get this battle out of the way. We've got to make sure we win this. It's very important that we do. Okay, someone died under suspicious circumstances. Loads of wildlings been killed by the White Walkers, so it looks like they're carrying on their march to the wall. The wildlings are getting absolutely slaughtered, if I remember correctly. And, oh, okay, here we go. Lots and lots of stuff has just popped up and happened. Let's have a little look then. So, Joffrey Waters accepted King Stannis of the Iron Throne's peace offer. Awesome, so Stannis has won. He's taken all of the stuff, which is a lot of stuff for us to click through. All the dragon skulls, the crown, the swords, Robert's warhammer, and his ship as well. So we'll just skip past all that, get it out of the way. Some books as well by the looks of it. My god, there's a hell of a lot. Do we really need to see through it all? Okay, Lord Hoster created title High Lordship of Harrenhal. King Stannis of the Iron Throne usurped the title of Seven Kingdoms. Stannis had the Falcon Crown added. Okay, yep, all the old crowns from the Conquest. Don't really need to read all this, do we? All the Targaryen crowns. Oh my god. Okay, it looks like Aegon's invaded as well behind, from what I can see. King Aegon of Aegon's Host has declared King Aegon of Aegon's Host war for the Iron Throne on King Joffrey. Well, it's a bit late for that, so he's probably going to invade yet again. Aegon Targaryen invades. A young silver-haired man has landed in Westeros, claiming to be Aegon VI, trueborn son of Rhaegar Targaryen and rightful king of the Seven Kingdoms. It is widely believed that he perished in the Red Keep at the hands of Gregor Clegane during the War of the Usurper, along with his sister Rhaenys and mother Elia of Dawn. It is purported that it was not Aegon who perished there, but some peasant baby who was put in Aegon's place. Now this claimant lands, and he has the Golden Company at his back. Aegon is dead, he is a mummer's dragon, but he's going to have to re-invade anyway, isn't he, because Stannis has managed to win. Your acquaintance Joffrey Waters has been imprisoned in King's Landing by King Stannis Baratheon of the Iron Throne. Now let's wait and see how many people are going to go against Stannis, because it always happens instantly, doesn't it? Everyone normally rebels against Stannis as soon as he gets power, but then again, no one has yet, but he is defending against Aegon. How many men has he got? 11,000, but he does have Renly on his side as well, doesn't he? So hopefully he can push Aegon back. Where has Aegon decided to invade? Because, okay, yeah, in Rainhouse. Sometimes he invades in really random places. I've had a playthrough before where he invaded in Skagos, which I've got no idea why he did that, and it wasn't very successful. And there we go. At the age of 14, your acquaintance Joffrey Lannister was beheaded. Okay, didn't give him to the flames, which is surprising. Right, this battle is very important. We've managed to take out 300 already. We've got to make sure we stand our ground here. We have got the advantage, but we don't want to lose too many troops because we're going to have to pursue this Arryn host afterwards. We really need to get Sunrise Keep under siege as well. We need to siege some of this land that we're trying to take. There is only Wycliffe and the Pebble after this, so... And it looks like we are going to win, but we are losing a lot of men. We seem to be losing more, as long as we don't lose too many, so that the Arryns can't do too much damage to us. Okay, 35 Stark ships. Where are they off to? We'll siege Sunrise Keep. And wow, we just lost a load of men then, but we are managing to hold them off. There we go. Battle of Sunset Keep was a victory. So we lost 1,000 men, and the Arryns lost over 2,000, so that's perfect. And we then had another victory. Puts us at 48%, but we did lose 1,000 men, which is not good. Hopefully if we can siege Sunrise Keep, we'll be okay. We do have the Lord of Sunrise Keep of House Donninger in our custody. Can we ransom him? 70 gold. He doesn't have enough gold. How much does he have? 40. That's a shame. Say if we could have ransomed him, that would have been good. Just give us a bit of money and then maybe get a loan. We could have given ourselves a few more troops. Maybe the amount of troops we gave us, 10,000, wasn't enough, because we are going to be very, very close to not having enough. See, we could go and attack those 1,000 men, but we need to get Sunrise Keep under siege, and there's a good supply line here as well. So we'll stay where we are for now, but I am worried about this army here as well, though. Lifting the siege there. Maybe we could split in half quickly. And would 3,000 be enough to take those 800 with the crossing? I think they would. Let's take these, and let's get Dracarys in charge of that, and get them to march to the Paps and lift that siege quickly. Hopefully the disadvantage won't be too much, that 3,000 men can deal with that. I'm a bit worried about it, to be honest, but they're going to siege that quicker than us. If we lose that under siege, it's going to be game over, obviously, because that's all we have. Right, let's keep an eye on Stannis as well, see what he's getting up to. Can we declare ourselves for him? Hope maybe once we end our war, we'll be able to do that. We can't win the siege now, though, so that's a waste of time. Do you know what? Instead, then, let's just send all 6,000 quickly to the Paps to lift the siege, and then we'll come back to Sunrise Keep. But we don't want that siege to happen. If that siege happens, it's going to be very bad for us. We need to lift that siege as quickly as possible. We could stay there and defend instead. Hey up, here comes the Targaryen host, so it looks like they've landed in the Vale instead, which is interesting. The King of the Iron Throne, in the name of the Lord of Light, I, Stannis of the House Baratheon, the first of his name, promise, pledge, and guarantee in the sight of the Heart of Fire that I will be the protector and defender of the realm, in all ways useful to it. However, many, insofar as I am supported by divine assistance according to my knowledge and ability. Today, King Stannis was crowned King Stannis and formally received the title of King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm. He is no king of mine, but yet I want him to be a king of mine. That's what we wanted. But at least he's not had too many people raise against him yet. Or has he? Is he only at war? No, he's only at war with Aegon. White Walker is now known as the Hunter. Okay, interesting. Right, where are those 7,000 men going? Okay, they're marching off that way. 7,000 Arryn men, so that's good. Is it all... Oh no, some of it's Aegon's host, so that's good. There's not that many Vale men there. Good, good, good. Come on, how long is it going to take us to get back to the Paps? I hope we don't lose too many men from this, because we're very, very short on men. We don't have enough money to purchase any more, which is not good. Yeah, that's an easy victory, and we've not lost too many men. That's perfect. Once we slaughter that host, we can march back to Sunrise Keep, get it under siege, take a defensive stance there. We really need to get that siege score. There we go, an easy victory. We only lost 12 men. Perfect. Right, now let's go get Sunrise Keep under siege. And there's a small force there as well, which is good. As long as the other huge host isn't marching on that, we should be okay. My liege, I'm pleased to report that your errant subject, Eon, has converted to the R'hllor faith. Praise be upon him. Okay, so he's a Vale man who is sympathetic for the Westerosi god, but yes, he has chosen R'hllor as his god. So if you guys want to think of a family name now for Eon, I'd imagine it'd be more Westerosi, something Westerosi but mixed in with R'hllor. So yeah, I'll leave that to you guys to think of, and then we can sort him out a marriage afterwards. But that's good news that our subjects are starting to convert to R'hllor. Loads of wildlings killed again, so things aren't going too well on the wall. King Stannis of the Iron Throne has inherited lordship of Cracklaw Baron from Lord Allen of Cracklaw Baron. Oh, he's died with no heirs. Okay, House Cave. I wonder who he'll give that to. Surely one of his loyal subjects like Massey or Godry or something like that. How many men does he have? Is he going to have enough men to win this war? 14,000, he may have. Jared Frey died in the dungeons of Lord Paramount Tyrion. Battle of Morgrey, Awesome lost one man, and now here comes the main Arryn host, which I am worried about. 1,200 more men than us, which is worrying, but hopefully because we've got the advantage, we'll be able to stand our ground again. And then we really need to get this siege out of the way. I think once we get that siege, that would probably give us enough war score. How much money have you got now? 41, really? Stannis Baratheon has had observations upon the recent bloodletting on the stepstones added to their treasury. Okay. Maester Pycells died a natural death, and so has Elena Redwyn. So that's... Oh, not Elena Redwyn. That's 2 characters to die. We're losing a lot of their awesome characters. We've already lost Tywin and Jaime, Sansa. Yeah, I know he's lost all his links. Do I really need to know this? I know I made him important, but I don't need to know that, do I, really? Right, we really need to hope that we can stand our ground here. It's a shame that we can't call upon more troops. And we definitely haven't got enough for mercenary. We've got 48 gold now. So we've gained some gold from somewhere. Oh, if we could ransom... It's a shame you can't, like, offer to ransom him cheaper, because if we could do that, we'd have enough to hire a small mercenary band to cross us over the line, especially with taking out a loan. We can't loan much, though, because we've obviously only got one province. I think we can loan about 20, 30 gold, which is obviously not going to help us out at all. 60% war score, though, so hopefully once we win this battle, if we win this battle, siege Sunrise Keep, that will hopefully give us enough to win, I hope. What fort level is Sunrise Keep? It's only a fort level 7. What about Wycliffe? How strong's Wycliffe? Fort level 6. And it's only one province, but if we march around there, we'd be leaving the Paps massively undefended. And Tycho Bernhard has arrived at your court. Okay, wow, he didn't mess around, did he? Oh, it's a bastard, that's why. Okay, so he's had a bastard son. Fair enough. With Lionel's wife. Not very nice. Come on, come on. Oh, this is going to be close. Hopefully the defensive bonus is going to... Oh, God. We're just winning, but it looks like we've lost a lot of men. That is so tight. 6,000. Come on, we've got to win that. How many men have we lost here? We shouldn't be losing that many. Enemy commander slain in the chaos surrounding the Battle of Sunrise Keep. My men cornered Lord Berion of Witch Isle, who was flailing miserably with his dagger. I am told the poor man soiled himself as death came to claim him. Oh, damn. Poor old bloke. But it looks like we've managed to win this. I just hope we haven't lost too many men. We've lost 1,400 and the Vale lost 1,500. Damn it. Torren was captured in battle. Who are you? A Northman belonging to the Hedge Knights. Can we ransom you? 10 gold. No. Oh, really? That's annoying. We really need to get some money somehow. 10 gold. I know it's not a lot, but it would help. And now we're not even going to have enough men to siege this. A summer landing on the Paps. Let's march back to the Paps to get that victory. We've got enough. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumours have reached that people are conspiring to kill you. Well, that's not good, is it? Have I got auto-stop plots on? I should have. Let's put it on, just to make sure. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I've sent out emissaries to all known plotters to seize immediately. Perfect. Hopefully we can stop that house stuff going down south. Still well? How is Stannis doing in his war against Aegon? It's 2% in Aegon's favour. Is Renly not aiding him? No, Renly is defending against someone in a slave raid. Okay. We've got our own war to worry about at the moment, though. Let's march onto those 100 men. Defeat them quickly, then probably get on the ships to sail around to Wycliffe. My prisoner Torrin is complaining about his dark cell. Can we now offer to ransom him? No, because he's got no money at all. We gain 10 prestige and he owes his money. We'll be merciful. Diplomacy lowers. Gain 10 piety. Piety is good to have when we're such a pious person. Why not? Right, let's win this war quickly. They're still retreating. Hopefully Wycliffe isn't too well defended. Perfect. There we go, a victory. Let's embark on the fleet. And, we're going to have to... I hope we'd be able to land in Wycliffe from here, hopefully. Loads more wildlings killed by the White Walkers again, the poor sods. Right, let's dock here. We're going to face 92 men who are retreating to there, but hopefully it's not going to be as well defended. Hey, what's this Frey army doing? What are they doing up here? What the hell's a Frey army doing in the middle of the Vale? And there we go, a victory. 75% still. Your commanding presence on the battlefield in Wycliffe was felt during the recent victory by friends and foes alike. You bolstered the spirits of the men when it was needed most, and you personally led the final charge that broke the back of the enemy army. Songs will be sung of this day, gained 30 prestige. Awesome. Right, how well defended is this? 2,000. Okay, we've got more chance of sieging this, but then it's just the worrying thing of the army sneaking around the outside before we can siege it. What is this Frey army doing here? Who's Walder Frey attacking? Okay, he's defending against Aegon's host, which is interesting. What about the Trident? They are not doing anything. Oh, so the North only fighting against the Greyjoys now and the Wildlings, yes. So they've obviously won their war because Joffrey's dead. Didn't get Sansa back though, did they? She obviously got beheaded, poor cow. King Mance Talltalker has created the title High Chiefdom of the Haunted Forest. Can we ransom any of our prisoners yet? No. This war is a necessary one, but the heart is aching worse than any wounds the war might inflict upon me. Simply by being separated from my love, the camp has no lack in women willing to embrace those men who seek them out, and they might be able to ease my pain, although for just a short while. This war will deepen my love, gain the trait honest. I will resist Satan's temptations, gains the trait zealous, or visiting some camp followers should ease my pain. Yes, let's go for that. We could gain deceitful, which would be good, and we might gain a bastard, which would be good as well, until we get ourselves a true heir. Stuff still going all right down south? Yeah, looks like it. Keep an eye on it every now and again. But let's carry on our siege. Our siege, sorry. Do we have a siege leader? I don't think we do we? Let's have a look in our court. I think we do have a siege leader, actually, isn't... oh, Pala's now an adult. Hopefully we can get her with child soon then. Do we have a siege leader? If we look at our commanders, it'd make things a lot better, but we have got two very good commanders here, which I don't really want to drop either of them out. Do we have a siege leader? No. Never mind. We'll just have to go with what we've got and hope we can lift that siege before the Vale army arrives in the Paps. Lord Arlen, after listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen led by Lord Roland Longthorpe of Longsister, I hereby enact a series of laws empowering my council to act and vote on matters pertaining the governments of the High Lordship of the Sisters. Doesn't really concern us though, does it, to be honest? Let's carry on our siege. I am going to keep the episode shorter again, like yesterday's episode, just over the 20-minute mark, keep them a little bit shorter. As I said, I've not got so much spare time at the moment. Oh wow, we're now losing men, the supply line here. No, the supply line's 10,000, so why are we losing men? Not sure. There's an army marching through. Okay, here's a Stannis army appearing from Middler Point, which is annoying. We're not going to get that, which is... Aha, here's the Vale army. Hopefully they march on us. It'd be good if they do march on us, then we can push them back again and carry on our siege of Wycliffe, which would be perfect. Still at 75%. Hopefully once we push these back, that'll be good. And Aegon of Essos accepted King Stannis the Iron Throne's peace officer. Oh, well done, Stannis. You soon won that war. You were losing last time we checked. Awesome. I wonder what's going to happen to poor Aegon of Essos now. I'm guessing he's probably going to be burnt at the stake. Okay, 6,000 Vale men marching on us. Lord Brandon of Shadowmoor has declared war of Shadowmoor independence on King Stannis of the Iron Throne. Shadowmoor? That's in the north, isn't it? Why? King Rob the Young Wolf has usurped the title High Lordship of the Rills from Lord Rickard of the Rills. Lord Bryce of Wenwater has declared war of Wenwater independence on King Stannis. Okay, so here come the independence wars. Here they come. Lord Manfred of Blackhaven. King Rob the Young Wolf has usurped the title Lordship of Driftwood Hall. Lord Rayner of Westbrook has declared war of Westbrook independence on King Stannis. Here we go, another one. Here come all the independence wars. I knew it wouldn't be long. Tommen Lannister died in the dungeons of King Stannis. Oh, I'm surprised he lived that long. I thought he would have been burnt at the stake almost instantly. Normally is. So, how's Stannis doing in these wars? He's got only 5,000 men, so he's lost quite a few men from that last war. How come he's got the Riswell man in his court? What's going on here? Is the North bent the knee to Stannis or something? No, he's still King Rob, so I'm not really sure what's happened there. Why Shadowmoor and Breakstone Hill? Oh, okay, now the Rills now belongs to Stannis. That makes no sense whatsoever. I've got no idea what's happened there. If Rob took it, why is Stannis... No idea. No idea. We want to back Stannis to take the North back anyway. We want to unite all of Westeros under R'hllor. Right, here come 5,000 men. Moment of truth. This is going to be a very, very important war for us. And Walder Frey has died at the age of 92. If we can win this battle, that will hopefully pretty much win us the war once we've got this under siege. We should be able to smash them enough if we win this. King Rob the Young Wolf has created title High Lordship of Skagos. Come on, stand firm, men. If we win this, we've pretty much won the war. We could have marched out and took the Paps, actually, the Pebble. I bet that would have been really poorly defended. We probably should have done that, and we would have had a better defence as well because of the crossing. 65 gold now. Can we ransom our prisoners? No, we can't. How much is the cheapest mercenary band? Mercenaries cost, cheapest cost 20, but that's for Hedge Knights, but you don't get any men, 191 men. Yeah, these are all like literally hardly any men at all. Cheapest, 500 men there. 50 gold, the free company. We probably could go them 500 men. And we'd be able to afford to pay them as well with 500 men. So we could go for that if needed and if we lose this battle now. Really got to hope that we win this. Orbella Sherera has been a loyal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in aid of the Pact. It will be seen as the right and honourable course, reward her with certain incomes and grants, so as to foster greater loyalty. I shall arrange this 10 gold. Yeah, we'll give her the 10 gold. Come on, please stand firm and win this battle. It's very important that we win this battle. Very, very important. And at the minute we're losing it. Okay, no, now it's going a bit more even. We're going to lose this. And this is... Oh, no. I think the unyielding trait of our commander is coming into our favour slightly. This is going to be so close. This is tense. I'm very worried because if we lose this, we've lost the war pretty much. The Battle of Wycliffe. I could have sworn I heard the enemy commander Sir Simond barking orders, but as I searched the mountains, he is nowhere to be found. A fellow soldier finally informs me that he has been spotted cowering in the far back behind a fallen tree and most disgracefully behind his troops. How lovely. I shall duel the commander myself. Let's have a look at him. Of 9 stars, he only got 20 personal combat, trained fighter. I don't really want to risk it though. I'll let everyone know of his cowardice instead and gain the prestige. Come on. Oh, this is going to be tight. Let's speed it up a little bit and put us out our misery if we're going to lose. Wow, 600 men holding off 3,500. How the hell did we manage to win that? No idea, but the unyielding did well and we've got 3,000 men still. Leaves us at only 75% still though. I'm interested to know how well defended the Pebble is, because that would be easier to siege maybe. I'm guessing it'll have less men than Wycliffe. Let's do that. Let's go get the Pebble under siege and we can bring the ships around. We'll probably be better off there. We'll have a better defensive stance as well from there. Right, but I think we'll end this episode here for now, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment down below and subscribe. It'd really help me out. And don't forget to leave your suggestions for our courtier that needs a name. What was his name again? I can't remember what his name was. It was the Westerosi Veilman, wasn't it, that has converted to R'hllor. Which one was he? Which one was he? Which one was he? He's here somewhere. Let's find him quickly so that we can obviously give him a name and make him more important. I can't remember which one it was. Lionel? Edwin? No. Carl? Has he left our court? Brandon? Artist? I think he may have left our court already. Never mind. So it looks like we're not going to be able to do that, but you can make up names for some of the other courtiers if you want, guys. Feel free to leave suggestions. Thank you once again for watching. Hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.